everyone, my name is Rumpelstiltskin and welcome to the 10th episode of my Minecraft Bedrock Edition series. I hope you're all having an amazing day and thanks for spending a little bit of it with me. I have something to show you guys, as you can see up on that hill. I haven't had a lot of time to record lately, but I have had some spare time to try to come up with my Dwemer inspired tower, and that's what you can see on the hill there. I'll give you a closer look in just a second. We'll work our way up there. Yeah, in my spare time and in my creative world, I've been coming up with some ideas and stuff, and I finally think I came up with something that I kind of enjoy. I think it looks pretty good. So we'll get up here and I'll give you a closer look, and I'll give you some insight on what I am planning on doing. It's not finished, not yet, but it will be sometime soon, hopefully, when I can figure out the rest of the build. So this is the tower. Like I said when in the first episode, I wanted to kind of do something Dwemer, like Skyrim, if you've ever played Skyrim, and games like the Elder Scrolls series with the dwarven kind of structures. So we got this tower here, which is where this building, you might think this building here, this little one off to the side, looks familiar, and that's the original building that was actually in that place. It's the first one that I built. What I had to do, though, when I counted it out, is I was actually 2 blocks too far back. So what I had to do was not only destroy this whole, take apart this whole building here and move it, relocate it, but I had to move everything 2 blocks forward when I built this tower. So I switched it up a little bit. Not only did I put the tower here and then move this over here. So this is now an actual house, pretty much, that I have. Not finished because it will extend out this way later down the line. But, you know, I actually, for the first time in the series, I actually have a bed and my stuff all right here, somewhere where it's safe in a house. Because if you've been watching the other ones, I've pretty much just been down in this little hole here for the last, 9 episodes. So yeah, I got this tower finished off camera. You can see on this side I haven't gotten it finished, and there's a reason for that, actually, which I'll explain in just a second. So if we go up this ladder, this is where the bedroom will eventually be. The bedroom's going to be in this little tower section, this like the second or first story, however you call it, if you call it ground floor, first floor. But anyway, and then you'll have up here will just be the top of the tower where you can look off in all the different directions. This is a pretty good view over here. I like the mountainy regions over here. And I'm not sure, at some point I'm not sure how I like the stone. I mean, it's still a beautiful view, but at some point I may just get rid of that stone and just replace it with dirt and have it grow over. But for now, I mean, it's nice. That'd be something way down the line if if it still bugs me. And then you got over here, you got some valleys and some rivers. You got like this. That looks kind of cool that you got the little river in between there, and then you got some more mountains, and then this way you got some forests, some rivers, get a little bit of the village down there, and then some mountains. It's a pretty good view, I think. So this is what I'm planning on doing, and I have to come up with designs for it still. There's a reason, like I said, there's a reason why this part's not finished, and it's because it's actually going to be inside. And what I mean is, the main entrance, this is the entrance down to the city. This will eventually lead down to the city once I get that finished. But what this will become is this is going to be left alone as is, except this wall will be kind of knocked out a little bit. But this building's pretty much there, and it's going to stay, and it's finished. But what will happen is I'm going to do a 2-story building that'll kind of loop around. It'll go around this corner here. So it'll be 2 stories here, and it'll connect to the top of this tower. It'll probably just be walled off over there or something. But I'll put in a staircase of some kind. I'm not sure if I want to do it in this like hallway area or somewhere over here, but I want to have the building kind of stretch out to here and then go this way, and then it's gonna kind of like, it might protrude a little bit, but just basically right here. And it's gonna be 2 stories, and then the bedroom will eventually be up there. But the second story up here, I want to build like balconies all the way around it, so that way when I wake up and I come out, I can see like this view here or anywhere around, at least this way. There's just going to be like openings on each one of the floors, but I'll have to come up with the design for that. But anyway, in this episode, now that you've kind of seen that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure this little buddy that I've had here. He's actually stayed there, which I'm really surprised. I thought that since I haven't actually tried curing him yet, I thought he could despawn, but I've actually left quite a ways away and haven't had him despawn yet. He's been pretty loyal and hanging out there in my little tunnel. So I thought, well, maybe I should cure him, and he could be a librarian with a mending book. I mean, that's a pretty high chance, or a low chance of it becoming him doing that. But I mean, you know, it's a chance nonetheless, and it would be really awesome if I could get a mending book. He might be a cartographer though, but we'll have to find out. But I think in the next episode, I may do this, and maybe even work on the entrance to the city. But for now, let's just start off with something little, since I was showing off my tower here. I hope you guys like it. It's just a little design I came up with. I haven't really found a lot of Dwemer stuff. I was looking for inspiration online, but it doesn't look like there's a lot. When you type in Minecraft Dwemer stuff, not a lot of stuff shows up at all. And I was kind of surprised that with, you know, Skyrim being as big as it was, that people weren't trying to recreate their own like Skyrim-esque builds. But yeah, I like the tower. I hope you guys like it too. I think it looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see what I come up with for the rest of the house, though. I would like to get the whole house done at some point before I kind of get onto the city, but I'm going to need more stone, so I'll have to start digging into the city a little bit. But I'm missing brown mushrooms, and I believe you need brown mushrooms to make the fermented eye, or the fermented spider eye, so you can make the potion of weakness, so I can make the to cure the villager. So I'm going to have to go off. I believe there's a dark oak forest off in this direction, so I'm going to head off that way. And I'm also going to need some sand. So I might have to find a little sand place that I don't mind digging up and get some bottles going. Get some bottles, get some brown mushrooms, and I think I'm all set. I have the blaze rods from the last episode, so I can definitely make... Oh, there's just a bow sitting here. Huh. Sorry, Mr. Skeleton, you must have burned up. Okay, so I'm going to go off. I'll bring you guys back when I happen to find something. See you in a little bit. Well, I've been circling around for a little while. I thought I had a dark oak forest around here somewhere, but I haven't been able to find one, or any other like swamp or anything that might just have mushrooms, maybe even just around here. But I've been circling around and I happen to see this, and look at that. Doesn't that look kind of cool from here? I think it looks pretty sweet. It almost looks like some kind of real like settlement. I like the way that looks from here. That's a nice view. I can't wait till I actually get it finished though to see what it looks like, but that just right there looks great. But I'm gonna keep going at it. Hopefully we'll be able to find some mushrooms soon, because I think night's actually almost over. I've been running around just maybe a couple minutes before night, so I mean it's been about, I think it's 15, is it 15:15 in this game? I think it's 15 minutes night, 15 minutes day, so it's been about 15 minutes, I think, or coming up on it, and I still haven't been able to find anything, so hopefully soon. Ah, I found one! Finally, I've noticed that. I actually have two red ones here, and I don't think you can use the red ones, but I've noticed that on these fallen logs you can sometimes find mushrooms on them, and I just found my first brown mushroom. I was almost thinking of going to the nether, but I wasn't sure if I had, because I'm so, whoa, if I'm so, like, high up. I mean, if you watch the last episode, like, I spawned in the roof, even though I tried to come down, so I would need, like, ender pearls to probably get back safely, and I didn't really want to waste those just to get a mushroom. I was kind of hoping I would just come across something. And what is going on over here? Look at this. Huh. It's this little nook with a waterfall. Interesting. There's a lot of beautiful landscape. I love when you have beautiful landscapes in Minecraft. Like something that's like natural looking, like what I mean like in real life. Like it's something you could almost find in real life, just blocky, basically. Not anything like bizarre where there's like floating. I mean, they can be cool, some floating things, but I just prefer it when it looks natural. Like it looks like some kind of place you could visit in real life. That to me. But anyway, let's head back, which is what I'm trying to do. I know my house is over in this direction, but I'm getting like way up here in the mountains. There it is. Oh, look at that. That looks cool too. I love looking at stuff from far away. It looks really cool. Look at that. Anyway, I'll see you when I get over there. Alright, now I'm back. So let's throw in this sand, because I'm going to need some bottles. Let's get that cooking. So I'm going to need, let's see, what do I need? I need some sugar. I have a couple of those, probably from a witch I killed. I'll need these blaze rods. I will need one golden apple. I have so many of those from all my escapades in the underground mine shafts that I found. Okay, let's see. In here, I don't believe, if I remember right, I do not believe you need to make an awkward potion first. I think you can just put in, let's see. I think you could just put in the fermented eye and it'll work. I need a gunpowder to make it a splash potion. Let's see. I need some cobblestone. That's right. I need some cobblestone so I can make the stand. So let's see. The stand's right here. Let's. I'll just make one for now, just because I'm kind of low on the rods themselves. So let's put that right there. So I'm going to need the bottles, and I have those here. I should be able to make bottles now. I can make two. Well, 6 really, but two goes of it. So let's see. Let's make the fermented eye. There we go. So now that we have that, and we can actually just put that stuff. Well, that's going to need the water, which I could. Can I just do that? I might just be able to do this. Let's see. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, nothing's going to be affected by the flood of it. That's not exactly where I wanted to put. There we go. So let's put this here. Can I just get the water right out of here? Oh, I can. Okay, so let's get rid of the water block, the source. So let's do this. Put those in. Put that in, and then I need the blaze powders. That's right. Yep. So I gotta do that. And let's put that in there. And that should do it. That should just make the weakness potion without having to use the nether wart. Or at least I'm hoping it does, otherwise I'm going to have to go out and find another brown mushroom. Please, please work. I would like to cure my little villager guy. He's been there so long. Potion of weakness, yep. And so if I put in this should make it a splash potion of weakness. So I can just huck one at him and use one of these freaking the amount of them I have. It's just ridiculous how much stuff I was able to find down there. So these are about done. Come on, I just need one. There we go, splash potion of weakness. So that should now do it. So let's get these things out of the way. Put that there, put that. Oh, hey, look at that achievement. Local brewery. Brew a potion. Huh. Forgot about some of these achievements. I should not be holding that when I open the door, just in case I miss. Okay. Actually, let me sleep through the night real quick. Should stop holding the expensive stuff. That way I'm not getting mobbed by anything. And there we go. So, let's go out here. Let's cure this guy and see what we got. Hopefully it is, what is it called? Not the cartographer. Hopefully it's the librarian. So let's see. Let's throw that at him. Did that get him? It did. Did indeed. Okay, so I'm going to wait this out, and we're going to... Oh, look at that. Another zombie doctor. Another achievement. Cure a zombie villager. Well, I haven't cured him yet. Jeez, give me a break. Achievement. He has to survive. So let's see what he becomes. And there we go. He finally changed. So let's see what one we have. I've just been sitting there for a couple of minutes. And what is he? A librarian he is. Good. What is that? Aqua affinity. That's not the worst. I mean, it will be pretty handy to have. It's only 13 emeralds. That probably won't be too expensive further down the line when I start getting some of these things coming in. I don't believe I have a lot of paper. I could try trading with him real quick if I have some paper. If not, well, I do have some sugarcane down below too. Let's see the stuff in here. There we go. There's some sugarcane. Do I have actual paper made already? I don't think I do, unless I put it in the valuables, which I don't think, yeah. So let's make this into paper. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Okay. Well, let's go down here real quick. Might as well just try trading with him real quick and see what he has for me. Can I make this without dying? Whee! Yep, I can. Good. Oh, speaking of that too, you may notice that I'm not around level 30 anymore. I actually died building that tower. I managed to fall off and lose my levels, but you know, I'll get them back. I'll get them back eventually. It'll just take some time, which kind of sucks. I'm a pretty big fan too of the new way that they do the leveling system too, because I've been playing this game in the version before, because you know, Xbox and stuff, and well, in this being Bedrock, it's a little bit, you know, people complain about it being not as up to date as Xbox One, but I'm used to the Xbox One where back in the day when I used to play it, and even on 360 is when I started playing it, they got rid of all your levels, which really sucked. And even on, I'm sure, even on the earlier versions of PC, because it was out before, that really sucked when you lost all of your levels and had to get all the way back up to 30. So that the new way of doing it is really cool to me. So you're not having, you just have to get 3 more levels. But let's get these made. I think it was, what was it, 23? That's what his trade was. Hopefully, otherwise I'll have to go back and make some more. Let's get a trade going with him real quick and see what. I was 25. Are you kidding me? One down, one less. Come on. Let's do this. Boom. There. Okay. Now I can do this. Jeez. Okay. Please be something good. Actually, I can't even remember what their trades do. Can I? Oh yeah, I have to put it in there. I was like, why is it? There we go, an emerald. Yay. Okay, so he should be doing his little happy. There we go, little spirally thing. Did you open up a new trade? Books, compass, bookshelves. That would have been really useful when I was doing my. But yeah, 3 emeralds. That's kind of high though. Yeah, I can't really do any of these real easily right now. But that should do it for this episode. I forgot to mention, now that I remembered. So on the top of my screen, if you haven't noticed, I'm sure you have, I have that little, the words up there and stuff. Well, that is for me testing out the beta. And if you would like to test out the beta for the Update Aquatic, they actually have a few things out. Last time I checked, they only had the slabs and the stairs for the Prismarine and the new stripped wood, the stripped oak, like, or not just oak, but any of the 6 trees. You could strip the bark off of them and just have wood blocks. And then they had the trident, some of the enchantments, but the enchantments didn't work. And the new zombie variant, the drowned, the undead. That was the only thing I think they had. But if you want to test it out, if you play the Bedrock edition and you have Android, Xbox One, like I do, you can see it at the top says Xbox One, or you play it on Windows 10, I'll put a link in the description you can follow to download it for yourself if you wish to test it out. I'm not actually playing it on this because I don't want to ruin my world. They do tell you that if you're playing like these betas that they can be unstable, and even though like I have accepted it, there's actually a tab here in settings that I haven't switched over yet, and it's let me see if I can find it. Yeah, use right there. Use experimental gameplay. I can't go to it because all this stuff's off, but you have to click that on and it'll start working, but I don't want to use that on my good survival world. So anyway, I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to test that out. Like I said, they don't have a whole lot of stuff, at least the last time I heard and tested it out, they didn't have a lot of stuff. But that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll catch me in the next one, where I'll probably be working on this cave and starting to work on the entrance to the city. So see you around. Bye-bye.